the idea of this, of course, is a wonderful area going down to the river for people to use, a very large playground, accessible. There will be places of interest for families to look at, to trail around, to picnic, to enjoy, and for their children to enjoy themselves down here in the sunshine, but also in the winter when it's a bit cooler, in a safe area where parents, where mum and dad can look after them.
Access to the site was limited for people. For days after a flood event, high river levels, the water would get into the site and it couldn't escape. And for days the play area was underwater, the footpaths were underwater. So we had to find a way to overcome that because we didn't want to, put a really good design in that no one could use. So we've thought about how to channel the water out once it's got in, how to lay out the space so that the places like the play area are on the higher ground away from that floodwater. We've designed things like there's a few mini swales around the edge of the play area, perform a dual function. They're great for play, for natural play. There's some boulders in there, there's a bridge across, kids can run in, jump up and down the slopes, jump on the boulders, but it's also a place that the water can drain to and help prevent flooding and enable that area to be used.
So we've been scraping off all the topsoil down to 100mm depth and then bringing subsoil to the top, rotivating it, breaking it up so we can introduce wildflower seed, reapplying the topsoil in other areas so we can apply amenity grass seed, and going to introduce a large recycled plastic boardwalk throughout the centre of the project as well.
The council would like to use it as a bit of a blueprint for regeneration, so using that suite of furniture, the benches, kind of matching those, using the materials we've used, so it should then all link together.
It encourages people to come out. It's a really impressive design in not just the play area but also the boardwalk and the swale. It gives people something to do. There's always going to be something different here for them, like wildlife and people. They can still play games here. So I think it just encourages kids out and hopefully improve their mental and physical health.
You have a wonderful area going down to the river which is rich in wildlife, and that needs to be nurtured and protected. I think it ties in really well with the history of the town, with the way the town is looking forward, and with other developments that are going on in the town that will not just bring the heart back to the town, but give it a purpose, give it a sense of not where it is, but where it's going, and a sense that this is where they belong and they're glad to belong.